Ian with Ari Bikes here to show you the new Schaefer gravel bike. This is our flagship for, your rough and rugged gravel racing, also to the end of adventure bike packing and general utility use. You're looking at something that's got a 67-degree head tube angle, clearance up to 45C tires, looking with a 77 mil BB drop that really keeps that planted, stable feel. So this is a bike that just helps me put good power down rough surfaces in the most consistent manner possible. We've got a few different options for drivetrains, ranging between some Explorer Group stuff, other SRAM options, as well as some GRX stuff. We can do this also with either a Zip 303 Explorer, some 303S, lots of fun options to really suit your best use case. Yes, this is going to be our Bonneville Fazua Ride 60 powered E-Road. It doesn't quite get into a gravel geo, so not quite as slack and low, but with the advantage of the wide internal width of these Zip 303 Explorers, I'm able to run a 45C tire where normally a narrower rim would have too much aspect to run into that frame. So it's pretty cool to see an application that I can get a little bit rough with the gravel application and ride this in a really just about wherever I want to, and have that running up to 28 as a class 3 e-bike.
What's your website?
It's going to be aribikes.com. We'd be happy to customize your bike in any way you want.
Hey, this is Corey with Bianchi North America. We're here at Sea Otter, showing off our new Arcadex Pro gravel bike. This bike is equipped with the SRAM Apex and Rival transmission setup, also the Rudy Explorer RockShox fork, 30 millimeters of travel, carbon wheels, and carbon frame. New for 2024 and 25.
What's the price on this bike, approximately?
This price is priced at $5,500. Bianchi.com.
Hey, this is Zach with Blackheart. We're showing off the new Gravel Titanium today. This is our new bike. It is a gravel-specific race bike, gravel-specific performance bike, fully integrated, universal standards. So you've got an FSA headset, you've got a T47 bottom bracket, SRAM UDH, and a round seat post. So you can find a part for this bike anywhere in the world, anytime that you need it. It is, what I like to say is, it's a niche material, but it's made for the masses. So it's designed for usability, it's fast, it's light, and it's durable, and I think most importantly, it's recyclable when the time comes. gravel aluminum. So this is the sister. It's the exact same geometry, specs, just aluminum, but it's not just aluminum, it's high-end aluminum. So it's double butted, it has a really nice ride feel to it. It is an extreme value. It performs as well as bikes twice its price, and it comes with a custom Cerakote. So you choose your frame color, you choose your logo color, and then you could color match the fork if you'd like. This is the road titanium. It is modern geometry, aero, fully integrated, beautiful aesthetic. It has a camtail aero down tube, a flared top tube that ovalizes at the head tube for a really nice symmetry. And then, just like all of our other bikes, it's really simple. It's SRAM UDH, T47 bottom bracket, round C-post, and an FSA headset.
What's your website?
BlackheartBikeCo.com.
Before us, we have a Bottecchia gravel bike. Namely, this is the Gravel Carbon. Not a very original name, but Bottecchia is a long-standing brand, an Italian brand, and I've yet to see a gravel bike. First time viewing for me. So it has many of the features we see in a lot of modern day gravel bikes. Fully integrated front end, which some people love, some people hate. But as you can see, this bike is set up for adventurous pursuits, and it has a plethora of mounts. Fender mounts, rack mounts. I'm going to assume tire clearance is 45 to 50, something like that. Moving around the front here, and as you can see, they've got bags mounted to the forks. I don't know if there actually are fork mounts there, but there are bags mounted, so something's going on. 2x mechanical drivetrain by Shimano GRX. Pretty cool looking bike. And let's go down to the information card. MSRP on that bike is $2,999.
Hello, I'm Mike from Bridge Bike Works. We're based out of Toronto, Canada, one of North America's only carbon fiber bicycle manufacturers. We build the frame and fork entirely in-house in Toronto. This is our Surveyor, our all-road bike. It's our first model launch. Really a racy, almost road-like bike, but with 40mm tire clearance. So sort of road to fast gravel is what it's really built for. We've got our patented carbon threaded bottom bracket on there. Internal cable routing, non-proprietary, so you can run pretty much any cockpit you choose. We actually have just opened up 30 build slots for late summer delivery. And we're here showing off a custom colorway. We have a color program called Color Span where we do unlimited custom colors, really anything across the rainbow. And we're also launching a raw carbon program where you can get your frame clear coated with painted logos and show off what's under the paint. It's one of the more aggressive bikes with 40mm tire clearance, more of a racy kind of rally car than an endurance bike. So still a reasonably aggressive stack and reach, pretty fast handling, but then the slightly lower bottom bracket accounts for the bigger tires that most of us are running these days. I've been running 40mm slicks on my bike. This bike here at the Wolf Tooth booth at Sea Otter is showing off their new anodized components, their in-route headset, seat collar, UDH. We were one of the first UDH road bikes on the market, so you can run SRAM, Explore, and transmission groups on this baby. So this one set up more of your typical all-road gearing, Ultegra Di2, NV 35mm tires on top of the NV SES 4.5 wheels. And really everything from, fast road rides to fun gravel we think the bike's great for. One of our local riders back home won the Ontario Provincial Road Race and a bunch of gravel races on this last year, just literally swapping out wheels between races. And we're really proud to be building in North America, pricing the bike quite fairly. It's about $4,200 US for the frame and fork, including headset. We use mostly US components as much as possible, so Robert through axle or wolf tooth axles, Chris King and wolf tooth headsets available, and really tip to tail everything done in-house, laminate schedule, tube shaping, cut our own molds. So we're super proud to do it all in North America.
Website.
bridgebikeworks.com. You can email us to get on our build list, ask any questions about build specs, geometry. We're here to help, and looking forward to getting more bikes on the road this summer.
Hi there, this is Nick with Brompton Bicycles out here at Sea Otter. We are introducing the electric G-Line for the first time in the US. This is the first US spec one that is in the US. As you can see for Brompton, a lot of firsts. The first one being the larger wheels and a 20-inch versus our 16-inch standard. And you can also fit up to a 2.1-inch tire on it. So a lot of volume, a lot of cushion for whether that's potholes and rails or trails, whatever you like to ride. On the electric version, we're gonna have a mini 4-cog derailleur. That's how you're gonna adjust gears there. And then on the electric side of things, we have 3 assist modes, or you could ride the bike with no battery at all, and that's all controlled from a remote at your handlebars. And the battery will give you about 25 to 45 miles on a charge, depending on all the variables of wind and weight and hills and all those good things. And it's a rear hub drive, and we're excited for it to come into the US. It's due to be in the US in October. I'll fold the whole thing up and then we'll do the whole deal. I'm gonna fold it all the way up and then we can unfold the whole thing.
That took like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
There you go.
Okay, give us a rundown, please.
So this is the analog version of our new G-Line bike. This one is available now in the US through our dealer networks or through us.brompton, our site. So this one is going to be a little different in the drivetrain versus the electric model. It is an 8-speed Shimano Alpine hub. And then you are also going to have your 20-inch wheels, up to 2.1 tire. Really stable bike. I haven't seen anyone come back without a smile, so that's great. It's going to allow people to tackle a lot more, whether that's trails or just bumpy roads, cobbles, whatever it might be. Your 16-inch traditional Brompton has been great forever, but now with this, it gives everyone that's not ready for that ultimate compact feeling a little more variety and something else they could be using.
What's your website?
us.brompton.
I'm pleased to introduce you the new Zydeco King 2. It's our the last Cinelli fast gravel bicycle actually. We redesigned completely the frame compared to the first version that was the King Zydeco 1 indeed. We made even faster than before, so everything has been designed in order to be pretty aerodynamic and fast. So the tire clearance is up to 45 millimeter, so not huge, because must be fast actually. It's a UDH dropouts with some chain stain and down tube protector that is not on in this moment. Fast fuel gel that is covered with this is pretty interesting, covered by a magnetic plate. That is, so if you can let it open or you close it and just for a cleaner look. Here we gonna use Columbus Components technology, so the handlebar, even if it's branded as Cinelli, is a Columbus technology. And also the seat post. The seat post has our patenting system as a seat clamp. You can flip chip the two sides in order to change also the offset of the seat post. And again, I mean, it's the frame is with the lower part of the frame is pretty stiff in order to have a better transfer of the power on the rear wheel, and the upper part is a little bit with a different carbon layup in order to be a little bit more comfortable. Even though we use this continuous seat stay profile, So there is a continuity of the carbon layup in order to work with the carbon much better than other solution. The bicycle is available in several assembling with the SRAM Rival and the SRAM Force or the Shimano GRX 1x2x. Okay, you can find everything, all the products at www.cinelli/milano.com.
Welcome to the Cipollini booth. Many lovely bicycles here, including this quite lovely carbon power gravel bike. I'm quite certain many folks will know the name Cipollini, as in Mario Cipollini, quite a flamboyant character, ex-professional bike racer, mostly known for his sprinting talents. Now I'm going to assume this bike has clearance for 50s, that's pretty much a given these days. Provision for a front derailleur, and of course you have bottle cage mounts on the down tube and seat tube and atop the top tube, lovely. They also have a mount beneath the down tube, and the fork has quite a few mounts, so this is more than just a very fancy performance-oriented race bike. Flat mount disc brakes. Quite an oversized bottom bracket there. I'm not sure of the standard. You can check out the Cipollini Bikes websites for further information, etc. There are some discrete fender mounts right there. And while we're here, let's check out a couple of the lovely road bikes. This bike is quite spectacular. Fitted out with all manner of high zoot parts. Lightweight wheels. If you have to ask the price, well, yeah, just don't.